Traffic was awful.
3 hours.
Whoa, you can't wait.
Girly Wigs, we are here and it is time to celebrate. Are you ready for the finale of Dragmas? Hey babies, and welcome back to Dragmas, your draggy Christmas countdown on the 12 days leading up to Christmas. I'm your host David Day, here with you on day 12 finale realness. We got a lot of things to talk about today. We have a lot of things to cringe at, and we have a lot of celebrating to do. So let's take a look at all of our hard work and some extra special cringy moments. Dragmas day 12 starts now. She ate. That is a strong contour, hey? She's a strong woman. I actually can't believe that I'm sitting here filming the finale of Dragmas 2024. It has been an incredible journey of learning, and I know that sounds so hacky to say, but I literally do mean it, and I can't wait to talk all about it. There's 3 things that we're gonna look back on today. The first thing that we're gonna look back on are the looks from Dragmas 2023. Which was last year. I realized that in day 1, we took a look at the first episode of Dragmas 2023, but we haven't looked at the rest of the looks from Dragmas 2023. So I've curated some photos that I would like to take a look at because they are something. And then we are going to reflect upon Dragmas 2024 this year, the year you're watching, because there have been some stunning sleigh boots moments, and I think it's about time we talked about it. There are 12 individual looks to take in, to assess, to enjoy, to nibble on those tasty little glamorous morsels. Fighting for my life to think of that word. And then finally, we're gonna take a look at the last 17 years of my life through photos from Christmas time. You can really watch it all happen. It's a lot, but that's where my inspirational message is going to come for you today. So let us begin with day 1 of Dragmas 2023. Now, I did in fact curate this photo to be as heinous as possible. You're going to notice here as we look through some of the photos is that I look similar in some of them and then I look different in other ones. There's one with the Snapchat filter and one without the Snapchat filter. The ones without the Snapchat filter, a little bit harder to find. Was married to the Snapchat filter for a long time. Sometimes I still am. Just be mindful and demure in those Snapchat filters. That's not your face. That's okay, but that's not your face. Anyway, this one, giving aqua fresh. We looked at this full episode in day 1 of this year. Pretty okay, solid B. I'm gonna go with B. I think that is a well-deserved B, don't you think? Then day 2. Now this one's pretty okay. Again, we're doing that straight line up instead of coming to a point like here. Do you see my point right there, how it goes up? Oh, I do. Stunning. That was probably very loud. Yeah, this one, we're gonna give it a B minus. I don't want to give letters, never mind. The brows, leave some to be desired, and the wig. We've really got the wigs together this year as well. I'm still not where I want to be with all of the wigs, but I got some skills. I got some wig skills. Next step is to make them not flat up here, but I like how I'm able to do this now. You see how that's like that? I'm not explaining this super well. This year has been, I'm a little bit run down right now. A lot of time and effort goes into these videos and doing them all in succession, and because they're so cumbersome vis-a-vis a 3-hour makeup look for each video, but we're gonna get into that. Okay, and then we have day 3. So this is me and Danny. I have a podcast episode with Danny where we talk about opinions. Season 3 of D-Talk is coming on January 1st. Good Lord. Ain't no rest for the knackered, am I right? Okay, so yeah, that's the makeup look for that. And then this is, yeah, there's that's a big difference. Oh, I can't with her. The chunky jewelry, the breastplate, the not blocked brows, and that white, no. In fact, I have to move on because she's hate criming me right now. That's not me, actually. It's my twin themster. Ooh, I'm feeling soothed by day 4. This looks good. That funny little puffy pink wig is so funny. And then the like big defined curls coming down on the sides. But that yellow and pink, you could not tell me nothing. I dined out on this makeup look for months. I was obsessed with this look, kind of still am. This is a great one. Not the wig or the outfit, but the makeup specifically. I just need a minute where I can sit like a hunchback. Oh, that's good. Okay, now we're in day 5, so this is where the fire alarm went off. We talked about this on episode 7 of this year. It's a startling difference between like the filtered one and then the not filtered one, because that's not really my face, and I guess that is my face, but you can do different things with your face, thankfully. This is one of the things you can do to your face. The orange wig, yeah, that's the same orange wig from day 7 of this year. You wouldn't recognize her. Makeup's good. Wig's okay. Actually, never mind. It's not okay. It's bad, but that's okay. Now this one, homegirl, what? The makeup. The makeup is good. The makeup is good. I like how we have the blue nails. Put those things away. Put those things away. In the crop top, it's just, that was a choice for past me. I just wanted to feel fun and free, and I hope I did. I think I did, actually. So it might be worth the cringe now, because I was probably feeling my oats. Speaking of feeling my oats, actually, here she is right there. Whenever the tongue is, there was an amount of time where I was matching the color of my eyeshadow to the lips, and I don't hate that. Like, it took a lot of extra time, and it looked very busy, but I like those lips. I love those lips. Okay, next. Okay, day 7. This makeup is so good. I love that so much. It says face number 1 of the day. Now last year I was very unprepared, and I did in fact have to film 2 Dragmases in one day, and it takes about 4 hours to film one episode, and so that was the entire day, and then I went out to a show. So this was face number 1 of the day, and then what I actually looked like over here. The nails are good. This was a good day. I really liked the look there. Then we have face number 2 of the day. This was good, but remember it's angles, and that's not really my face, because that unfortunately is the Snapchat filter. Good, it's hard. It's hard, okay? Sometimes it's hard to look at your own face. Because that's what that actually probably has the filter on it too. That's funny. That's rotted. That is rotted. No. It just keeps getting worse. It's okay. It's okay. Not all of us can look amazing all the time. It also has to do with the lighting there. It's giving very witchy undertones. I don't know what the hell's going on. We're moving on. Again, it's like the worst look is followed by the best look. That tracks, because you try some new things, you deviate from your safety zone just by a little bit to experiment, and then you come back if it was a disaster. And I just went back to what I knew, being a tiger. Right? Or a cheetah, a lion, I don't know, some kind of feline. This look was so good. This one took me a really long time as well. I love that eye shape. All around 10 out of 10 for this one. Yeah, and that wig was just so perfect. And everything just flows together. It looks very cohesive, and I just look perfect, stunning, gorgeous, and beautiful. A+. A+. Loved this one. Okay, so now we're into the double digits. I have whiplash from this one, like that big pink wig. The nails look extra right? Holding the phone like that is great. The flannel, the pink flannel that's underneath the fur coat. I just want to ask questions. I just want to go back to past me and go, so like what's the vibe? Because I'm getting like 18 different vibes here, which is usually my vibe. Oh, maybe I just need to be myself. I don't know anymore. And then this is the one of me at the cheeks. It's giving cheeky cheeks. That's what it is. That's funny. So rounded. But I look happy there. That's so cute. Oh, okay. Yeah, day 11. This one was a boot for me because I tried the green concealer around the brows. And I don't know if it's the coverage that wasn't great. Because there's a little bit of chunkiness over top of that brow. The shape of them is good. I like the coloring of the eyeshadow, but girl, I used green concealer instead of white concealer. So under the eyes, above the brows, and down the nose, I am green. And that's not good. I do like the camp counselor vibe. That was cute. That was cute. That hair was Hair was dragged through the street by dogs, mama. It's not good. It's not good. I mean, it's okay. It's fine overall, but no, that one's a boot for me. And here was the finale look from Dragmas 2023. The fit, this is very similar. I think it's the exact same material. This was a dress. I'm in a jumpsuit right now, which is super fun. Love jumpsuits. The eye shape here, I didn't like. And I think, again, I was still figuring out the lighting. I'm still figuring out the lighting. So if I look, anything less than stunning and gorgeous, let's just go ahead and say that I still haven't figured out the lighting. We can all do that together, yeah? If we can just continue that cognitive dissonance, for my sake at least, that would preach. And this wig was so heavy, I needed to put layers in it because I put a lot of rainbow extensions in, so it looks fun. But the black nails, and I think overall it just wasn't giving cohesion. I don't know if that's what I'm giving now because I'll have to look back on these looks next year and rejudge myself to see how far that I've come. Because if I think back to episode 2 of Dragmas from this year, where I was looking back on my older makeup looks, like older compared to the ones that we just looked at, they're so much worse. And when I say they're so much worse, it's within that idea of you're always going to be cringing when you look back. Because I love looking back at my past work, and not just for cringe-worthy reasons, although whatever works. You have to be able to look back and assess your past work and look at it. And you can cringe, but not cringe so much that you can't look at it. You always got to be growing, learning, and changing, baby. Okay, so we've looked at the Dragmas looks from last year. Let's look at this here. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so proud of this body of work. All 12 of these videos have come to fruition. I know it's fruition, but I like to say fruition, so I'm going to say it again. All these videos, oh God, all of these videos have come to fruition beyond my wildest expectations. I really got into the video editing of it all, and watching them back, I find them so entertaining. Personally, me, I feel like I'm a hard sell, but maybe I'm just obsessed with myself. Is it giving narcissism? Yeah, hell, who cares? No, I don't have narcissism. I was tested. So if you haven't seen any of these videos, or if you see any of these looks that you don't recognize and you want to go watch those full videos, you can find the Dragmas 2024 playlist. They're all so good. Okay, let's get into it. We have day 1, Shy Uwu Girl. I really like that uwu, right? Even though it was chunky and I almost smashed my black light. Oh, that's another. So in day 1, I used a black light and I almost smashed it while I was sitting here filming. And then about 48 hours later, I smashed it for real behind my fireplace. I still haven't dealt with that. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's a next year problem. Anyway, love this look. That was great. Day number 2, we went ginger. I really love this one too. This was one of my favorite makeup looks. And I think if I were to change anything, I would put on a little bit of a liner like I have now. But other than that, really good. And how the shadow matches the wig, that is so it. That is so it. Oh, I love it. Drink that in because she's really something special. Day 3, the red. This makeup I was really proud of. It's really sharp. It looks really nice. Ooh, that's itchy right there. I don't like what happened with that wig, but that's fine. The makeup was really good. Day 4. Oh, I think I'm gonna say this whole time, but this was one of my favorite makeup looks. The wig is okay. The wig is okay. I like that the colors match. Hey, I'm wearing the same chainy thing right now as I am there. This was good. Yeah. Love that one. Day 5, sour candy vibes. I do love this wig. It is very campy, but the pigtails and the money pieces coming off, and I didn't like the shape of this eye because it cut straight up instead of down and out, which sometimes I just forget that that's the way that looks good. Or maybe I just want to experiment in the same way that this white line comes down so far today, but I just wanted to experiment. Sometimes you just gotta play around. Go play around, bestie. Literally nothing matters. Yeah, I said it. Okay, day 6. Here's where I painted Michelle, and here's where I'm getting away with saying that there's 12 different makeup looks to look at in this video from Dragmas, because I painted this face on day 11, if you saw day 11, and I didn't show you the final and completed look. We're stunning all day today. We're not doing anything else today, but being stunning and gorgeous. We're not putting in the work. We're not painting our face. Today, day 12, the finale, it's just us having this moment We don't need to be doing all that other stuff today. But yeah, this was day 6 where I painted Michelle. I was so proud of this, and I was really happy that she liked the way that she looked as well. That was definitely important to me as I was painting her, because if she didn't like it at all, then I would probably have a hard time convincing her to come back and let me do it again. She just has a great face. Her facial structure is nice. It was very nice to paint on, and we had a blast. That is a good episode, number 6. Love that. And here's my look from there. Kind of similar to day 2, but we have the straight red wig. This is the same wig, but styled differently because I didn't double up on any wigs this year. That was a quiet goal. I don't know if I ever said that out loud, but 12 different wigs have been featured on Dragmas this year. And the only way I get away with that is because I did double time on episode 6 with Michelle. So, Ariola, what are you doing here? Loved this one. Now, day 7, Tiger Drag. This one right here, this is objectively one of the best episodes, and you can't tell me anything else. This is really where I started to change up my editing style as well, in the way that I do things with the cutaways.
Love pink.
The little text that comes down here and the big text that comes here in the middle, and the color changes and the zoom ins and the zoom outs, or the black and white, or the radio voice. There's the kaleidoscope, there's the blur.
We have the speed up where it goes really, really fast, or we have the
slow down where it goes really, really slow.
I don't know why I just described all of those things to you. The future me is probably frickin' cheesed off that I'm just made them do so many editing things. Anyway, Tiger Drag, day 7. Now, day 8, this is the one where we talked about feeling seen. Yeah, another red wig, but it is in fact a different red wig. I loved the colors of this makeup, and I cut my eye, not literally, with the white. I cut my eye with the concealer a little bit lower than I normally did in this video, and I was like, oh, that looks good, so why don't I just drastically do the same thing today? And I think I took it a little too far, but that's okay. You can't win them all, can you, bestie? But I did really love this look. 9 out of 10, because there's always room for growth. Now we are getting into Country Boy, I Love You. Episode 9. Love a disco hat. My skin looked so good. Love blue and yellow. It's hot. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Is that a crime? It's hot. Okay? Okay, now this is day 10. The makeup look is great. That wig is very styled. I can hear the crunch of it from here. Love that pleather outfit and the UV reactive eyeshadow. I would have had the black light if it wasn't currently in 1,000 pieces behind the fireplace in my bedroom. And this is the final look of Dragmas right here in front of you. I've liked all of these makeup looks. There has been no flop Tinas this round. I've realized throughout this process that I am so hard on myself. Hopefully with that awareness, I will get better at not being hard on myself. I don't know how long I've been saying that to myself, but yeah, awareness is power. Education is power. I don't know. I'm so which is why I like looking at the past things, right? I used to have such a large amount of anxiety over what people thought of me and how I looked and all of that. And a lot of that was growing up overweight, and a lot of that was growing up very feminine as a boy. This process of looking through my old things and talking about them and making them public has really gone to show me that so many people identify with my experiences, and I didn't share any of them with the assumption that nobody else would be able to identify. And if the whole world does that, it falls apart. So I just want to say, you don't have to share your stories online to a public audience like I am right now, but find people in your life to talk to about everything. Literally about everything. You don't have to pick one person who knows everything, right? Because that could be dangerous. Make sure that there's nothing in your life that you're not talking about. You know, like any area. Find somebody in your life who you feel comfortable to talk to about everything. There shouldn't be anything going on in your head that you are dealing with on your own. Find somebody to talk to, whether it's full free, like good friends, or whether you have to pay for it, like a therapist. Even though I think therapy should be free, it is quite literally life-saving, and I think everybody should be in therapy. Are you in therapy? Go to therapy. Anyway, I'm just so grateful and happy to be here and that folks are watching these videos. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm so proud of this. Okay, here's the last thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna take a very quick trip down memory lane here for me. I want to share 17 photos with you right now, and each photo is from Christmas from the past 17 years of my life. And we're gonna start with last year. They get progressively worse. No, I don't want to be hard on myself. They get progressively not better. They get progressive through the years. I'm trying not to be hard on myself, but let's just get into it. Okay, number 1. This is last year. This looks like me. I haven't changed much throughout the last year. Again, it still looks like me. You know, that is a very loud jacket. My makeup skills have improved. I think you can definitely start to see me get younger. The gold watch and the nails. Like, now here's where some bigger changes start. I am wearing a full face of foundation here. There is eyeshadow going on there, believe it or not. The glasses are a lie. I've never needed glasses. I just lied to get them because I wanted to look chic. And it worked. I look very chic there, so eat it. I look very young. This is probably around when I graduated university. The hair is what I'm noticing here, is that there's not a lot of gray and white in it. Unfortunately, being a teacher made me get a lot of gray hair. That might be one of the reasons that I stopped. Not the gray hair. I actually don't mind the white and gray hair, but I do mind raising other people's children. Anyway, God, I look young. It is giving cheeks. My nose looks different. My nose looks thinner, and it's not just this insane contour that I have right now. My nose looks thinner. My God, it's a Christmas miracle. Aja's nose got smaller. I think the cheeks are just gonna get bigger at every turn. I remember feeling sleigh boots the house in this sweater jeans Christmas fit. Loved this one. That haircut, no. Jail to that haircut. The Backstreet Boys t-shirt, hilarious. Love the angle. Love the angle like that. This is giving gourd face, and this is the territory of which we are going to live for the rest of these photos, I fear. No mustache. No mustache. Oh, that's why I'm hiding my neck. I've said it before, but unfortunately I look like a toe when I don't have a beard, so that's why I like to have a beard. Well, I suppose that's not the only reason. I just also really like the way that it looks. Anyway, that's none of your business, but now it is because I'm telling you. Okay. I don't know what it is about this one. I didn't really expect to feel emotional looking at these pictures, but this version of me right here was so fragile and so vulnerable and so gullible and easily persuaded and manipulated. And there's so much that I wish I knew about the world at this age. And throughout the years that I've grown into this version of myself that sits right here before you, I grow more frustrated that the world is the way that it is, because for people like me in this photo, it was a very rough ride. I can't believe I'm doing the "what would you say to a 5-year-old David" like on Drag Race. I always skip that part, and now I'm out here producing it. God, I hate this. I'm sitting here right now doing what I love because I am so fired up to show this little chubby faced that they can do exactly what makes them happy. There it is. Wow, I feel like Katy Perry in that music video where she put the gas nozzle in her butt. Energized. I don't know what you were thinking. Okay, there's only a few left of these. Yeah, this is when I worked at Mark's Work Warehouse. Yeah, it didn't really make sense, did it? I did really like chewing on the styrofoam, but nobody else seemed to appreciate that. In fact, they found it very weird. It's just nice tactile energy. I did, since then, get a Chewy to chew on. Do you know what a Chewy is? Anyway, only the real ones will know. Just in case you're wondering, the real ones have autism. These are so emotional, I think, just because of my daily experience and how poor it was, and I just thought that that's how life was. And there are things so good out in the world that you don't even know to ask for them, and the only way that you can figure out what you want is by doing what you don't want. And unfortunately, in this phase in my life, every single day is what I didn't want, and it did feel torturous. Part of the reason of why I'm sitting right here in front of you, a stunning and gorgeous woman on the go, is because of those adverse childhood experiences. So I can feel grateful for the character development and also like frustrated for the plot. You know, it's a very this and or that kind of situation. I don't know what that means because whatever. I'm losing it here, girls. Okay, we have 2 more years left. Here's this one. I can't with this side upside down. Yeah, this is the toe. This is the toe. The Canon camera with the flash. Why are you taking that photo from the perspective of your knees? That's That's very not it. I think I'm being very harsh on myself. And here's the last and oldest one. I did have a lesbian phase for sure. Well, still having a lesbian phase, I suppose. Yeah, so that's me from the past 17 friggin' years at Christmas time. That's me from Dragmas last year. That's me from Dragmas this year. Girly wigs. We're at the end of Dragmas. We're at the end of the last episode. We're here. We've made it. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you're interested in watching the other ones, you can click on the playlist that's going to roll here on the end screen. There are 11 other episodes and they're great. I think my personal favorite is number 7 or maybe number 6 or number 8. 6, 7, 8 was really the sweet spot in there. They're all good. So yeah, go watch those videos if you're interested in doing that. Subscribe to the channel if you made it all the way to the end here. And can you give me the party cracker emoji in the comments? The fun festive moment, because we made it. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. If you're celebrating. If you're not celebrating, it does not matter. It's all made up. So whatever you're doing for yourself today, if you're watching this live on Christmas, if you're watching it not on Christmas and it's like June or July right now, I love that for you too. Thank you to all of the new people who are here and who are supporting me. I feel very lucky that things are going in the direction that I had hoped for. So I have big, huge plans for 2025. There's going to be new travel content. There's going to be new reaction content. There's going to be new podcast content. So if you're interested in following those channels, they are linked in the description. Yeah, like this video. If you like the video, let me know what you think in the comments. And until next year, thanks for watching Dragmas. I'm your host, David Dave. Your draggy Christmas countdown on the 12 days leading up to Christmas. There's a gecko on my head. Is it still there? Love Madagascar. Thanks for being here, babes. And I will see you for day 1 of Dragmas 2025 in 354 days. That's right, I did the math off camera. You shut up. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm David. I hope you have a good Christmas. And I will see you next time. Goodbye. I'm gonna go eat some ice cream and then I think I'm gonna order some pizza. Yeah, in that order. I don't give a